Heyo everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy. So, where were we? It's been a while. Oh yeah, okay, I remember. We were going this way. It's been a second. Ow. Oh good, my speed thing's still working. Okay. I am trying to get back in the groove of things. I haven't played in a bit. So, let's see. We are actually trying to get to the city over on the right. I just realized the thing isn't actually... Okay, there we go. Well, yeah, I was like, technically the thing's like off-center. Doo-doo. A little bit. Okay, there we go. If not, I'll just have to correct any other error with the screen when I go back into post-production. I'll have to remember to do that though. Here it is. Get in. On rock. On rock? On rack. Like you're on a rack? I don't know. Do 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 do. Trying to think here. What does she say? Okay, you're kind of weird. Oh, that's the temple. Huh. Okay. He's talking about the actual underwater zone or area that you have to do the water crystal in. Yeah, I think the water one's next actually. I mean, the wind one I know is last in a way. So we should definitely do the wind one, or the water one first. I wonder what actual magics there are. Null death? Oh, you can't... Restores a lot of HP to the entire party. See, that would be great. I don't have the white wizard though, so I guess we'll just do null death for now. What does VVV get to learn? Saber? Raises caster's attack and accuracy. Blinds one foe with darkness. That's... Seriously? Okay, well, you know what? Let's get it. Might as well. I'm not gonna say no to new magics, I guess. Even though I don't think I'll be using those ones. Like blind? Seriously? That's a level 7 spell? Oh, hello. Okay, so I need to get a thing to breathe underwater. Interesting. Random dragon. Yeah, the Dragon King Bahamut just gave us all the class changes and stuff, so that's great. Oh, this is an inn. Anything in here? No, it's just these people. Okay, I guess we will actually head out and look for a way to breathe underwater, I guess. So my best bet is I don't think it's this way. If I think it's actually the other way, isn't it? Yeah, okay. That's a dead end. This way. We're gonna get in the water. Oh shit, that was an Ochu Ochu. I just cursed. But it's okay because I mark all the Final Fantasy 1 stuff as my first series as adults only. Because I don't want little kids to be hearing me curse. Until I get used to, you know, not doing that, but I got a sailor mouth when it comes to things like that. That's why sometimes when I'm talking, I have an issue. I think there's a, oh, there it is. A caravan. I was like, I know there's a caravan here somewhere. Oh, it's up here. I'm so dumb. Contains a bottled fairy. Okay, well, we'll buy it, I guess. Fairy tonic increases, temporary increases, temporary increases. Oh. Well, your stuff is expensive, so I don't think I'll be using that. And if there's another thing I need to check out, it's under a waterfall over here, if I remember. I gotta remember where I put the ferry. I think it's, there's a city. I remember that, they need the ferry back. I just can't remember which city it is. I think it's one, oh no, it's the one in the middle of the little mountain area. I'll have to go there. Just die. Okay. Should be a waterfall over here, I think. Kill all these people. Oh, there you are. You will walk right into it. Yep. Waterfall Cavern. It's a bat. There's always bats in... How did the bats get into this one, actually? You would think. Unless there's like a little hole for them to fly into through the mountain. You know, like the bat cave. I guess anything's possible. Oh jeez, I just realized I'm dying. I should definitely get some healing. Wait, did I get Ether? I hope I got Ether. Ether? I don't actually... I think technically it's called Ether. In terms of naming. Because Ether... doesn't sound right, but when you're talking about ethers and stuff like that, it makes more sense. At least with Dungeons and Dragon terms. Wait, is it in Dungeons and Dragons? It's not Dungeons and Dragons. I think it's, No, I think it is, actually. I don't know. I'd have to see someone actually say the name, but... Final Fantasy ignores the facts that these items exist. Because when you get into like Final Fantasy VII, there's a part in there where you're like, wait, why don't you just use a Phoenix Down? Well, Phoenix Downs are for when you're knocked out, quote unquote. So, you know, if people end up actually dead, I mean, technically it's a different story, I guess. Oh, there we go. Wow, there's a lot of gil from these enemies. I don't even need this gil anymore. I should actually use stronger magic. Just to knock these guys out a little faster so they don't hit me when I'm not looking. Green dragon. Okay, here we go. Come on. There's enemies every single step. Just give me like a few steps. Okay. Well, I always like to hug the wall, so let's go right. I love Fire Go just because it hits everything. Makes it so much easier to fight massive enemies. Or a mass number of enemies. Ah, dead end. No. Go back down, go back down. I wish there was a way sometimes to decrease the amount of enemies you run into. But I don't think they introduced that until Final Fantasy X. I'm trying to think about that actually. Was this... Yeah, I don't think you get the, a no encounter item until Final Fantasy X. Because in Final Fantasy, let me think, 8. Well, I guess. Well, I guess they did include chocobo riding in certain games, which counts in a way. So in terms of emulation, the only game that I will not need an emulator for is actually Final Fantasy 9. That's only because I actually own the game. Final Fantasy 7 I do not own, but I don't know, the price has dropped, and you can get it on the PlayStation Network store now. It's probably why the price dropped on a lot of PS1 games, though. They also did remake, or they didn't remake it, they remastered Final Fantasy 8, which is definitely good. This is a remastered version of a game that's been remastered I don't even know how many times now. Let's see, they did NES, then it got re-released on the PS1, then what was after PS1? I think GBA actually got it next, and then after GBA was the PSP. I like the PSP graphics though, so, you know. Even though I didn't even know that this game came out on the PSP. Like, I was just looking up, like, which console I was going to play this on, and I was, like, checking every single one, and then I found it. It was, PSP, and I was like, huh, PSP actually remade this. I had a PSP, and I got rid of it. Because all I had was two or three games that I was interested in. And then after that, it didn't really mean much, you know? Those games were Birth by Sleep, by the way, which got remastered anyway onto the PlayStation 4. A Metal Gear Solid game, which actually I would have to re-get that. Oh man, I have to. Well, no, I have the emulator. The only issue with the emulator I don't like is the fact that it has a sound glitching system, where you can kind of hear sometimes in the audio that it like pops. Not just because I'm speeding up the game, but I don't know, it's like even when you're starting out the game, you just hear a pop, 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 pop as the audio's playing, and it slightly annoys me, but I'm used to it now, so I don't even think about it. I keep running into dead ends. I feel like if I just take the path that I'm going to take last, I might actually end up in the spot I want to be in. At least at the end, dead ends, I would wish that they would at least give me some, like, items or something, like a chest. Also, I think I'm lost because I have been talking and I have not been paying attention to which turns I've been taking. Yay, lots of levels, okay. Nightmare. I wonder, now I think about it, I don't think Nightmare's ever re-showed up in any of the games. Maybe maybe on the early ones, and I just can't remember because I haven't played Final Fantasy 2, 3, 4, and 5 for a long time. I played 6 recently, but that's only because I actually like that one. Like, out of the old retro games, Final Fantasy 6 was probably my favorite. Then when it got to the generation with the PS1, it got to where I... Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, geez, that's a lot of cockatrices. And a Pyrolisk? Should I use Blizzard? I'll use Blizzard. This is Pyro. But when it got into the PS1 generation, when Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 came out, that was when I got introduced into Final Fantasy. Like, Final Fantasy 7 was my first Final Fantasy game, and I was literally terrified as a kid when Sephiroth shows up for the first time in the first disc at the very, very, very beginning of it. And I'm like, oh, okay, I need to stop. I need to stop playing this game. And then I stopped playing it until I got a little older and was like, okay. Nothing really scares me now. I'm pretty much desensitized. I'll probably be playing horror games in the future too. But sadly, my reaction will not be the same as most people's. I'll just kind of be like, oh, well, cool, scary thing. Jump scares do get me though. Well, I got a whole bunch of items. Wait. What did that thing say? I don't even think I talked to it, huh? I should definitely do that. Ah, that is one of the battle set spots where if you walk onto a spot, it's going to give me a battle, which kind of sucks. Fortress, please. Okay, so I got a warp cube. Oh, this is for the wind one. Tiamat, which is the wind city, or the wind boss. And now he's malfunctioning. And I walked onto that spot again. Great. Do I have items that actually... I don't think this game introduced it. Let me check. Because if I have a rope, like in Pokemon, that'd be great. Nope. Looks like I have to walk. Okay. I have a thing that casts fire. Huh. I didn't even notice that. Come on. Almost there. Okay. Oh, I can just multi-press it. Spam, press. Okay, so if I remember correctly, it's this way. I'll just speed this up. I walked past it. No, wait, no. Okay, we're good. I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. Okay, we're going this way. All these turns just look the same to me. I think I like the music from Final Fantasy 1, seeing that it's still made by Nobuo Uematsu. But I think his best work was still either Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 9. I don't know. Personally, I like Final Fantasy 9's music track better just because there's one song that I would actually sit through and listen to as a kid, which was the Jesters of the Moon, when the two jesters would show up in Final Fantasy 9. Final Fantasy 7 had Genova's theme though, so I don't know. It's actually hard to say. Where is the stupid exit? Go down. Oh. I think I'm almost there. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Oh, I found it. Okay. Oh, okay. So next time we will be trying to get to the underwater area so that we can do the water shrine. And then after the water shrine, we'll be taking on the wind one, I think. I think that's the best choice. But I'll have to remember where I put this ferry. And also where I put my ship. Where did I put it? It's down here. Okay, here it is. Okay, so next time, I will see you next time. I sound stupid doing that. Okay, anyway, bye.